Hey y'all, how you doing? We're back with another lunchtime vlog. And I know I say that and then I start laughing and then I'll be thinking to myself, what are you laughing about? You're just being silly, right? So I really don't have a topic for today. I'm just gonna kind of wing it. I had a few things on my mind. Um, and some of the things that I kind of was thinking about, I was like, yeah, that's too heavy. I don't want to talk about anything too heavy or too serious. I just want to chill. I just want to, just not be so heavy and serious today. Um, but I do want to say that I made a comment to somebody today about how sometimes, I could be sitting and, I'm doing whatever I'm doing. Like in this particular instance, I was working. And so, I remember talking to my boss, um, was it Tuesday? Might have been Tuesday, and she needed me to do something, and I was like, okay, getting all the facts and everything, and then she ended the conversation by saying, okay, so what are you doing today? Because I had told her about the self-care challenge and everything, and initially I was like, oh, I'm not doing anything, and I'm thinking because my birthday was my actual birthday passed, and I was about to say what I was going to be doing next week or whatever. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. You're talking about the self-care. I said, okay, so today was me listening to some funky tunes. I was listening to Bruno Mars and some other people. And I was just, listening to music while I was working. So she was like, oh, okay, that sounds cool. So, but anyway, so I said that because today, I don't have my earbud in because I have phones and I don't want to have to keep taking it out, put it in, take it out. But so I'm not listening to music. I'm just literally, it's completely quiet. And I'm just sitting there working. But I had mentioned to somebody that sometimes when I'm sitting there working, a thought or a memory would come back to my mind and I just crack up laughing. I mean, I would just seriously just crack up laughing. And my coworker that sits on the side of me, I be thinking to myself, sometimes she might think I'm just crazy as I don't know what. Because in my head, I'll be done had like this whole conversation or whatever, this memory will come back and it is so vivid that it tickles me. And sometimes I do that, then I look over at her and she'll have her headphones in or whatever, so she ain't paying me no attention. But I be thinking to myself, I said, if she ever look over here at me and I'm doing what I'm doing now, she probably think I'm just as crazy as all outdoors. But it's, and I said that because when I said I'm gonna do another lunchtime vlog and then I start laughing, y'all, I be laughing, but I'm laughing at myself. I'm laughing at myself because I'm just thinking, girl, you just silly. But I like being silly. Remember we talked about being just different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I told y'all I'm quirky. I got all kinds of little things. And I mean, I got all my senses now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not, on the way to, somewhere they got to kind of have me all hugged up on myself. I'm not like that. But I do entertain myself. Do y'all do that? Leave me a comment below and let me know if you catch yourself laughing at memories or thoughts or things like that, because I think I'm interesting in that way, because I do that and I do it and I'm not ashamed to just crack up laughing. I'm not. I don't care who's around. I don't care what's going on. If I remember something that makes me smile, because I remember one day y'all was sitting there at my desk, and this time I was listening to music, and this song by Prince came on, and it's called Hot With You, and he did it. Eve is actually featured in this song and she's rapping, right? So the thing of it is, this particular song, the memory that goes with that is anytime I was playing Prince music around the house and stuff like that, my husband and my kids learned a lot about him because of me. And this particular song, when I played that song and my husband was like, wait a minute, is that Eve? I'm like, yes, it is. So I started kind of telling him the meaning behind the song and how she was, rapping on the song and stuff and what she was saying. I played her part over for him a few times so that he can actually get, actually hear the words. And so it was just so funny. But anyway, that song came on and I immediately started laughing. Well, I started smiling, and I was smiling so big, y'all, that my jaws was hurting. I was like, oh my goodness. But I was smiling so big that my jaws was hurting. I'm about to sneeze. Ooh, excuse me. And I ain't editing that out either. But anyway, I was smiling so big that my jaws was hurting because I had this memory of my husband in my head, because after hearing the song a few times or whatever, if I put on that song, all of a sudden he bouncing around, because now he know Eve is on the song, and that's one of his favorite rappers. And it just kills me. It's the same thing. If I put on the one, baby, my husband love that song, and he swear up and down he can, baby, he's singing it just as well as Prince is. He be getting it. But it's stuff like that. So I have, because I'm very artistic in that way, I love music, and I can actually dissect the music, the instruments. I can tell you like things about the lyrics, make you connect to a song in a way that you didn't even realize that you could. And I really wish there was a way for me to play music without getting flagged, copyrighted, and all of that stuff, where I can play some and actually walk you through what the song is saying. Because a lot of people, they're stuck in like Purple Rain era. They don't realize this man made so much music that they haven't even heard. You know what I'm saying? He made all kinds of music way after Purple Rain. That wasn't where he stopped. And it's so much. And my thing is just listening to his music really does something. It's very nostalgic for me, because I can tell you at what stage in my life I was at, what was happening with my family, what was going on with me, even down to like my spirituality. I can tell you where I was in my life based on when his music was released. And the thing of it is, this man has made such a huge impact even today. I feel a little guilty because I know that his family is putting out stuff, and it's just a really odd feeling for me, because I really do miss him still. And I'm still struggling with wrapping my mind around the fact that he's not here anymore. And I know that, we all got our time. We all got our time. It's a natural course of life, but I just wasn't ready. I just wasn't ready, y'all. So, but anyway, I said I ain't want to talk nothing heavy. I ain't gonna talk nothing heavy. I ain't gonna talk nothing heavy. See how y'all made me go there? Prince will make you go there. Prince will make you go there. No. But anyway, the thing of it is, I have been listening to a lot of, I listen to Bruno Mars. My kids turned me on to Anderson .Paak. I didn't know who that man was. And they turned me on to Anderson .Paak. And then right after they turned me on to they turned me on to Anderson .Paak. Right before they turned me on to Anderson .Paak, I heard his song that he did with Bruno, Smoking Out the Window. And when I heard the song, I fell in love with the song. But I asked my kids, I was like, who is that he's singing with? Like, I didn't know who he was. And so my kids had to really educate me on who he is. And I started going back and listening to his stuff. But then the funny thing is, when that happened, just same thing with Bruno Mars. My husband introduced me to Bruno Mars, because I was struggling after Prince passed away with like who to connect to musically. I had other people that I listened to, but not like him. You know what I'm saying? And so my husband mentioned he played Gorilla for me. Yeah. If you heard Gorilla by Bruno Mars, then you know my husband was cutting up. You know that, right? If you heard the song Gorilla by Bruno Mars, you know my husband was being bad. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But I fell in love with Bruno Mars because I heard Gorilla. The minute I heard Gorilla, I immediately went and start pulling up like his music and stuff. And I binge listened to his music for like 3 weeks straight. just kept listening to it over and over again. Baby, when I heard Versace on the floor, oh my God. That song, I love it. I love it. And then I happened to have caught a where they recorded one of his shows. He was in concert and he was doing the show. And it was so cute because this lady, she was an older lady. She was up in the balcony seat and he had somebody go up there and get her and brought her on stage and he was dancing with her and stuff and flirting with her. I was like, Bruno gonna call somebody to hurt themselves up in here. But it was so, I mean, between the singing and the dancing and just the entire experience, I was like, man, I want to see him in concert because I know he got to put on a tight concert just based on the little bit I saw. So that's how I got hooked up with Bruno. But then, I got my female artists too. I mean, I always had Prince, whatever, but I also I had a large collection of female artists that I listened to. Of course, I listened to a lot of Yolanda Adams. I listened to man, I fell on to Tamia. Oh my God. Officially Missing You. That is a song that converted me for her. It's Officially Missing You. So listening to Tamia, and then there's another female artist. I can't call her name to save my life. I see her right now and I was just listening to her the other day. But anyway, yeah, so there's a few female artists. If I remember her name, I'll go ahead and put it in the video right here. I'm gonna look it up anyway, so I'll put it in the video so you can know who I'm talking about. But for the longest time, it was Karen White. It was um what's my girl name? She's young, Tender Kisses. Uh Y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, so for a long time it was just a lot of different female artists, but I was always hooked on New Jack Swing, baby. Yes, hooked up Blackstreet, Teddy Riley. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm over here. I'm gonna calm down because I love me some music. I love me some music. And baby, I chair dancing, don't play with me. Do not play with me. I'm the queen of chair dancing. Yes, ma'am. Because standing up, the only thing I can do is just this one little move. I just got one little move. But I love it. Y'all drop me a comment and let me know who your favorite artist is. Tell me who your favorite male artist and your female artist. But it's this one guy. I don't even know his name. Oh, I was listening to that song. Oh, dang, I was listening to it on the way to work. And he was saying something about he's having a fit or something standing right in front of her. Uh I can't think of what the name of the song is. Again, I'll have to put it right here because I can't remember, y'all. But I can't remember. My brain is just shot. Anyway, yeah. So then okay, here's the thing. Let me just tell y'all what's going on. A lot of these artists, because I be listening to my Sirius XM on the way home. I listen to the music and I know the songs and stuff when I'm singing with them or whatever, but I'm having trouble remembering the names because right now with so many artists that's out there, all sound alike. Does that make sense? They their sound is very similar. But that old girl who played uh see, I shouldn't even be talking about this right now because I can't remember nothing. She was just in a movie, Deliverance, but not Eartha Kitt. Who did she play? She played a very famous singer, and she sang all them songs. And when I listen to her songs now, I'm like, okay, yeah, that is really how she sings. Like that is her style of singing. Like this, they couldn't have picked a better person. Audra Day, Audra Day, something like that. Her last name is Day. they couldn't have picked a better person to play the that character, because her regular, like how she normally sings, her music anyway sounds a lot like that. And I thought she did a excellent job. But um yeah, so anyway, y'all drop me a comment and let me know uh who's your favorite male artist and who's your favorite female artist. I I'm It's so broad for me now. I'm liking so much. I'm really really liking these young people that's out putting music out now. Now, cuz we hit a period, I'm going to tell you right now, with rapping and some of these artists that was coming out some years ago and they was rapping this stuff, they had mush mouth. You couldn't even hardly understand nothing they were saying. These artists that are now coming out now, like her and what's the young lady who just sang the national anthem at the game, they are these young people are extremely talented, because I don't know how many instruments her can play. I know she played a guitar. I don't know if she played the piano. I can't remember, but I feel like she can play several different instruments and on top of singing. You know what I'm saying? And then Josh Stone and there's so many of them. But I think at the end of this video, when I edit, I'm gonna have to make a list of like all the ones that I can remember that I've been listening to. And I love this generation of musicians are really making me proud, because they're bringing back actual lyricism. Like, they are bringing back the true meaning of vocalism, being a vocalist, actually writing your own, in a musician, writing your own music, and in some cases playing your own music. And actually the music has meaning. It's like a lot of it's talking about love and, got a little profanity in it or whatever, but hey, we had profanity in our music back in the day too. But it's just so, music puts me in a state of mind that nothing else can, it takes me to a place that nothing else takes me to, a place even similarly. Like, music is the impact it has on me is very unique. Like, nothing else touches me that way. Nothing else penetrates my mind and my soul the way that music does. And I don't know why that's the case. I really think that if I had ever become a musician, and I could never be a vocalist, I'm just gonna tell you why. I feel like I can sing, but I'll be terrified and petrified on stage. Like, nothing will come out. Nothing will come out. I'll be all choked up, sounded like somebody got me in a headlock or something. I don't know why having to perform in front of people does that to me, but it does. But baby, let me be in the car by myself. Let me be in the shower. Let me be anywhere I can just be free to be me. And I am, honey, good note, bad note. It be on and popping up in here, because I'm feeling the music. You know what I'm saying? I'm just really feeling the music. And it also, because I have to be careful, because if I have a really good jam on and I'm driving and ain't no traffic, because one day I looked up and I was doing like 85. I was gone. We ride down. See, there you go, laughing at the memories again. But yeah, so is there anything that you all experience that does you like that? It could be music, it could be, it could be anything. Share with me. Let me know. Is there anything in your life that you enjoy that way? That it just takes you to a completely unique place and it's from the inside out? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, y'all. I just wanted to come and, do my video and chit chat. And I'm glad I started talking about music, because this was really good for me. I'm ready to go listen to some music, but I can't. I got phones today, so that's just too much of a challenge. And because I tried to do that one day, I had phones, and it was frustrating. I had to keep taking everything off. So I was like, I don't even know why I'm attempting to do this, because I need to be able to hear the phone. So I just stopped putting my earpiece in. But when I got in the car, it was on and popping. But yeah, so I am gonna go ahead and get out of here. Those of y'all who've been rocking with me, I can't even talk because I'm too busy trying to laugh. Those of y'all who have been rocking with me for a while, being part of the fam bam, thank you so much. Those of y'all who are new here, thank you for riding through. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and everybody, give me a thumbs up, share the video out, and please leave me a comment. Who is your favorite male artist? Your favorite female artist? Tell me who you think is the baddest artist of all time. Yes. So sorry to hear about Frankie Beverly. That man is amazing. I was telling somebody earlier today that I don't think that he allowed too many people to remake his music, because he was very particular about his music. And I remember reading somewhere along the lines of like what all that you had to go through to be able to, to use one of his songs, because he didn't play behind his music. He's another genius. Yeah, joy and pain. We gonna miss you, Frankie. We gonna miss you. And he just finished his last concert. So, you know, much love and condolences goes out to his family. But we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, and we'll holler at y'all next time. Bye y'all.
If you're not already a member of the Fetch fam, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and download that app, scan my QR code, and get to scanning those receipts. You might as well take advantage of it. You're already spending the money. The receipts translates into points, the points translates into cash, and you can redeem that cash via store card or cash card, or you can donate to charity. Well, all right, we're going to go ahead and get out of here, but we don't do so without saying, love yourself, love somebody else, and until next time, y'all take care. Bye.